Okay, so in the last video, you saw that how I can get the value of a trip out in the server side, but the question is, what should I do with that particular value? Ideally, I would like to display this particular list of trips somewhere. All right, so let's go ahead. So this is a posting a trips. I'm going to go ahead, and I guess the root URL is fine if we want to display all the trips. But the question is, where should I put this trip? So let's go ahead and create a variable. Ideally, obviously, you will be having a database, but we don't really have that. So we're going to go ahead and create an empty array of trips. And inside the post, we got the value of trips. I'm going to go ahead and create a new object. Trip equals to a new anonymous object, which will have a property called title, and which value will be the title of the trip, which is on line number 17. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add it to trips.push. Trips is an array. I can push a trip there. Okay, but what should I do after I push the trip? I don't want to say posted, obviously. What I want to do is I want to send the user to a particular route or an endpoint which will be responsible for displaying all the trips. And that will be our root URL, which is with the root. So let me show you how you can do that. Response.redirect to the root. So what exactly is going to happen after it pushes the trip is going to go to the root URL, which then fires this. In this particular route, we are passing, or we are saying that go ahead and render the index, but we're not really passing anything to that particular page. So I'm going to go ahead and say pass in a object where the property is called trips. This is completely up to you. And the value is trips, which is the array. You can call this something else if you're getting confused with the name of the property as the same as the variable that is holding the value of the property. But I usually try to use this. It's kind of simple. Okay, so this is our index page. I can over here send it out to some other page if you want to. That is fine. Not a big deal. I'm just sending out to the same exact page, and I will have some sort of place over here so that we can view all the trips. List of trips. And then we will use the looping mechanism or the syntax trips, which is the property of the object that we're passing. And it's a loop, so I'm going to end it right here. And inside of this, I can go ahead and maybe display the title of the trip using the title property, because each trip object that is inside the trips array contains a title property. I want to also kind of make it like a list wise, so I'm going to put it in UL, and each trip will be in LI, or the title of the trip at least will be in LI. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and run it. Let's go first restart the server because I edited some mustache file. Go back, refresh. Okay, we don't really see any trips right now because we just restarted the server, so there are no trips. I'm going to go ahead and say Denver, and you can see Denver is right here. I'm going to say Costa Rica, and you can see Costa Rica. Of course, we can send all of this information to a completely different route and different page and all that. You can definitely do that. The only thing you have to change it is you will redirect to that particular route, and that particular route is going to do the same exact thing. All right, so I can add some more trips over here, whatever, Boston, and so on. So now you have learned that how you can actually create a brand new trip by posting data to the Node Express server. And not only that, but also updating the trips and returning or displaying the most updated trips. If you'd like to learn more about my courses, I do have 20 courses on Udemy, and you can check them out. Mostly are related to iOS development. There are some blockchain courses also. You can find the link in the description of this video. So thank you so much.